That's me. Hey, today's guest is the upcycler. Yes, he's a friend of a friend, and he does some magnificent, beautiful creations. Uh, you're gonna see what he does. He makes roses. He makes animals. It's just beyond words. So you're gonna have to see it to believe it. So we're gonna talk. We'll chat and chill because this is the Chat and Chill Show. Ooh, yes. All right, I'm gonna invite you up. Here we go. There we go. I've invited. Okay. Here we go. The one, the only, the upcycler. Can you hear me now? He can hear me now.
There's a big glitch on the app right now where our American friends can't see our lives. So.
Oh, yeah. You know what? My Tuesday night guest, he says, "Is that the way I really sound?" And I said, TikTok was glitching. It's fine. I think most people realize that it was just glitching because he sounds really good. So
Yeah.
it just happens. If you've been on the app a while, you're like, well, we know it kind of happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Anyway, first things first, what time zone are you in?
Central.
He's in Central too.
Mountain.
Oh, you're a mountain. You're the same as Flutter. Okay. Yeah. But that's a mutual friend. So Flutter, I'm friends with Flutter, and Flutter says, "Have you ever seen the upcycler?" And I said, "No." And she sent me a video, and I went like that, and I'm like, I gotta see more of this. So you make some beautiful creations, and one of them is a rose. It's like the Beauty and Beast rose, and
yeah, I'm going to get one.
And she shared the first video I saw was the one where you were packing up for Rosie O'Donnell. She bought one of your roses, and I was like, that is beautiful. But you make other things too. I've seen you have animals like
animal.
And you make that out of like spoons?
Yeah, so I learned that IKEA does these packages. If you go into their special section in IKEA, and you can order online this whole kit that comes from IKEA with the silverware and everything. And then the instructions they're kind of hard to read because you try to build IKEA furniture, right?
Oh no, I have never, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I just learned how to actually get the instructions right.
Oh, look at that! Isn't that amazing, folks? Can you see that?
But you guys, we really don't get them from IKEA.
Oh, you don't get it from IKEA? Okay. No. I didn't think so. I'm like, seriously? Oh, you got to look at this. Look at this. Look at the rose. Is that not beautiful? Wow. M says, wow, awesome. Yeah, and they come in different colors. Like I've seen red and blue, and this one's kind of looks to me kind of gold.
It's blue and gold.
Blue and gold. Yeah. Okay.
Everything is upcycled and
upcycled.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch. I just did like 22 colors yesterday.
Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that, folks.
Straight up red. We got red, blue, green, orange, yellow, a blend of colors, white, pink. And I'll do all different colors. It's just a matter of if you want custom colors. It's always like a like anything in life, it gets expensive sometimes.
So I would take it your orders have probably. There's a lot right now with Valentine's Day. People want the roses.
I wish they were better. These are some of the ones I shot yesterday. Like this is the purple.
Oh, I'm not a fan of purple, but that's pretty. Yeah.
And we got blue.
Oh, the blue. The blue's pretty too. Ooh.
M is red.
Oh, wow.
This is the new color that I just shot yesterday, which is like red tipped, black centers.
Yeah, it's a very deep red. Yes, dark.
It's a very, very deep red.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's actually black with red tips.
Black with red tips, but it looks kind of like a really dark red.
Well, you can't. So like they're iridescent. Like the colors on all of my roses are iridescent. So I'm just like, let me just see if I can put a light on it.
So Mario down here in the chat says can see red. Yeah, the red black is beautiful. Yes, it is, Em. Yeah.
Can I flip my camera?
Yeah, you go ahead. Show us. We want to see behind the scenes. Definitely. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Oh,
So you can really see the difference
wow.
with a little bit of light on it, but it's hard to get it. Like that's straight red.
Oh, the
That's
straight
the
red's
black
pretty
lily.
too. They're all beautiful.
But then I did some Beauty and the Beast ones yesterday. These ones are just fresh sprayed. And like that's the
Oh,
purple.
oh, for people that love purple, that's beautiful.
This is purple and blue. It's gonna be
Oh,
crazy when it's done.
wow.
So, and we got a couple of straight up red ones.
Oh, Cool has a question down in the chat. He says,
Yeah.
how do you paint them? Do you
It's
just
all
spray?
airbrushed.
Airbrushed.
Yeah.
So I've seen you have different lives. Like you go live kind of like whenever. And I saw one live, I popped in a few times, and I saw the one you were with a vise and you were bending the spoons to make
Oh,
it, I guess, look like a pedal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Red Priest for my granddaughter. If anybody wants to order a rose, you can slide into my DMs for sure. If they're custom orders, but you can go like in my link tree right now. We've got red roses on for $75.
75.
Well, that's
Okay.
US, so that's
Yeah.
they're $100 Canadian. That includes shipping anywhere in North America. If you're outside of North America, please reach out because we'll have to add a top up for shipping.
That's not bad. That's not bad. $75.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do all kinds of flowers. Like there's lilies. There's
Yeah.
where's the lily?
Oh, he does yeah, I think I saw a video with a lily.
The lily is right here. Well, can I get it in the picture?
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness.
So that's about 8 inches. Those are about $250.
Oh, okay. So this costs
they're
more.
everything on there is hand hammered, even the center line of the leaf.
Wow.
So they're definitely a lot of work.
Yeah. So you do the flowers. Do you get a lot of orders for the animals? Do people really get into that as
I don't
well?
sell. So like if we
Oh,
take
you
a
just
tour,
do that. You just do that for
if
your
we
like
take
your
a
own
tour
zoo.
of the zoo.
The zoo.
What's the zoo? It is the zoo.
Well, you know.
So like the dragon was
Oh.
this was a commission piece that was never paid for.
Oh.
I created it started in 2020 and then finished it in 21. Drove it all the way down to Washington D.C. We put
Oh.
almost 10,000 kilometers on a truck in 9 days, and then dropped it off. And she wanted to trade me for social media clout, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I just want the money.
Wow.
And she bantered me back and forth, wrote me a check for $1,800, and said, "Oh, that's all it's worth. That's what the appraisal came back." I'm like, "I don't know who you got to appraise it, but I'll just pick up my dragon, thanks." So we had to fight a little bit, and I made a
Oh.
post on social media, and her boyfriend seen it, the guy that was part of the club that it was made for, and he's like, "You better come get this dragon today." He thought it was all paid for. Anyway, that's the end of that story.
Oh no.
So it's back here in the zoo. We got our eagle. That's Freedom. That's 6.5
Oh, I
foot
love that.
wingspan.
6.5 feet.
Yeah, it's full
Wow. Wow, that is yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh
So
my goodness.
the eyes, like it even looks like it's staring at you. The eyes are a reverse epoxy.
Oh.
So I cast the eyes before I did it in a mold, and then I reversed the mold and then poured them backwards so that they look layered. And then we have Willow here, our wolf, which she still needs her base done. It's about 16,000 forks.
Look at oh my goodness.
And
Wow. Oh, and the eyes.
she's a pretty aggressive she-wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What? So she's on the table. And she's got lights in her.
Wow.
This is the peacock. And you see in the background, there's Nola. That's our thrift queen, Nola.
Oh my.
I have a line under construction. Greg's working on the lights right now. We'll just go walk around this with the lighting on. The
Oh,
dragon.
sure. We love behind the scenes, don't we, folks?
Well, and if you're in Alberta, if you want to come visit, we are open for visits for people to come. But like, she lights up brighter on the backside than she does the front.
Okay, so in Alberta, you could actually go physically see.
You can
Okay.
physically see them.
Come see it.
And then we got Misty and Whitehorse, my polar bear sculpture. This is the first big sculpture I created in 2020. This one went front page of the Edmonton Journal, CBC, CTV, Nate Nugget, so many other news outlets picked it up before it was even done.
Wow.
So there's a fish in the cub's mouth, and you can see the heartbeat of the cub coming through and that anticipation. So
Oh.
everyone's like, well, it's skinny. It's skinny. Well, it's supposed to be skinny. That's the way it came out. And it's like that starving mother feeding its young first. And
Yes.
that's the piece of art. So that's about 25,000 forks.
25,000, folks.
Yeah. And then the base is all recycled concrete from a medicine wheel that was erected in Wetaskiwin to remove a peace cairn that was built back in the 30s to signify the Hills of Peace in Wetaskiwin, because this is where the peace treaties were signed between the nations to stop the fighting, right? Basically.
Oh, wow.
So we go on. We got Justin, our beaver.
Oh, look at that.
He's kind of smart sometimes. He is also the Nickelback beaver.
Wow.
And then we got Drake, our duck. Drake's been all over with me. Several airplane rides. Gets detained every time we go through security. He's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's great for some entertainment value. And then we got the owl with a snake.
Well, I have a question. Do you ever make a squirrel?
I've never made a squirrel, but
You've never made a squirrel? Because right before the show, I was looking out my sunroom, and the squirrels were jumping from one tree to another, and I'm like, oh, squirrels. And,
Greg's gonna
squirrels.
Drake's trouble. So there's a bee, but no, Chelsea did make a squirrel. Another
kind of my mascot.
That was out here. I mean, it can totally be done.
Yeah. Okay. Well, think about it sometime. That'd be
cool. The wall-hanging angel right there.
Oh, beautiful. I really should make him in a big box so you
Greg's
can see
gonna kill the lights, and you'll get to see the eyes of the owl.
Oh my!
You gotta tip it down just a little bit, Greg.
Yeah, I just asked that little about making a squirrel. He said he never made a squirrel yet. Somebody else had.
Yeah, right about there. So you can see the blue eyes of the owl.
Oh, that's big box. Flutter wants a big box so she can see better. All right. It may take me a couple steps because you know how challenged I am with tech. So I go to hold on. I got this.
Yeah, go to panel. But you can't go to panel. I don't think you can put me in the big box.
Yeah, I can. I think so. Hold on. I can do this, I think. Unless they changed it again.
Yeah, they want to see the snake.
Okay, I do that. Hold on. Now this is different, folks.
So now if you click the big button, it just puts you in the small box. So that's all it does.
Yeah, but there's another way to get to where I had it much bigger, and I don't see it now. I think it's gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
My cheat sheet's not working for me today, guys.
And I can't remember what it is.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's a little bigger. Does that help any, Flutter?
It's the same size.
It's the same size. Oh, it's the same size. Never mind. Squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the lady silhouette. So it's got flowers in all of the primary parts.
What?
Yeah, so just go back and put it on grid again.
Yeah, I'm going to. I got to figure out how to get.
You got to squish. You got to push the remove box. Yeah, and then
I got to go back there. Sorry, folks.
That's okay.
I tried. They changed it. It's different. Hold on. Why won't it let me go? Looks all different to me. That's not it. Sorry.
Now you can switch to panel. Or sorry, grid.
Grid. That's what I'm trying to go to.
Now you just got to go to the size or how many boxes.
Yeah, it won't. Okay, there's this one. I'm getting there. This has all been different. My cheat sheet is not helping me anymore. Oh, they changed. I didn't see that before. Okay, hold on. Why? It won't let me go back.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
No, this is totally different, and I've done this a lot of times. Okay, hold on. Well, this is the big one that she was wanting. Hold on. I think if I switch, I don't know what I did, but I did something different to get to it. There you go. Flutter. I made it big. I made it big. Boomer tech support. Yes. Well, senior Gen X tech support I need. Definitely. Well, they
So
changed
anyway,
it.
and we got the jellyfish over here.
Oh, wow. Okay, now we can see bigger. Flutter. There you go. Look at the jellyfish.
I think this camera's dirty.
Oh, my
So it'll
goodness.
totally switch its color. Just hit the lights, Craig. And then it's all patinaed on the top of it.
Oh, how beautiful. Oh, that's magnificent. Did you see that down there, folks?
And we got our starfish, or our seahorse. Harold, I think is his name. I don't know what the people have named him. I can't remember all this stuff.
Oh, sorry. I cued the music accidentally. My bad, squirrel. Yeah.
I'm going to skip over this.
Oh, that's beautiful, the seahorse.
We'll go to the dolphin.
Oh, look at the dolphin. Oh, Little, you love dolphins. Yeah.
So like some of these pieces, like you're looking between 10 and 20,000.
Oh, wow. I'm sure, because it would take a lot of. Yeah, she loves dolphins. Little Ironhead says
I
she
don't know
loves
if you have
dolphins.
another device. We got an echo all of a sudden.
Oh, no. Well,
it's not bad though.
I don't know why that happened.
One of my favorite things to do is like.
I turned the music all the way off. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, because I just turned it
the
off.
Marlin. I gotta spray this piece yet, so it'll go blue, orange, and yellow.
Oh, wow!
And then we'll get to.
Oh, that's magnificent! Look at the sea turtle, folks. That's wow.
And there's a whole school of fish and the coral and the flowers, and some of them are even highly educated. There's a treasure
Mary
chest.
says she loves that one. Oh, look at that. Look at all the little details.
Oh, there's even chocolate coins if you come by and you want a chocolate coin. So then there's, if anybody wants to donate to support the zoo, there's if you drop $100 to my PayPal, there's a thing that we do for those people. And I think there's about 30 spots left.
Okay.
There's a couple of roses in that. The motorcycle, the car, one of the special goldfish. The goldfish are not for sale. These are things that I just create to give back.
Yeah.
But the cars are cool. There's a semi truck that I created that's in Montana.
Oh, neat.
So to buy the bikes, they're between 4,000 to 7,000.
Oh, okay. Flutter wants to talk about the necklaces.
Necklaces. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll get to that, but I've got lots of jewelry, but there's a special necklace.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that, Flutter. You're jumping just a minute.
So this is the lion that I'm working on. It's kind of like Alex the Madagascar lion.
Okay, so that looks like
make sure you like the live as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my other
and then we got our starfish.
Yes.
And I'll try to flip the camera again because this is one of the most magic pieces that I've created. And
wow.
So it totally sings to us.
Oh.
And then, of course, there's rings. Flip this around. There's all kinds of rings. There's some copper necklaces that are going to come out on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
So our goal right now is to get Facebook monetization pushing through. There's a pig. We've also got our helicopter, a Bell 204 helicopter that I started. That was another commission that somebody backed out on. We've got a giraffe. So if you heard about Amara from the Calgary Zoo, we started this project when Amara passed. I just have to get back on it.
Yeah.
So and then I got the goose that we've been working on. We'll go for a wander over here. Welcome to the studio. This is where the magic happens.
Oh, we get to see the studio, folks.
And then the original pieces that I started creating. So I'll talk about the mental health necklaces for sure. So we've got the Phoenix. That was the first piece. And then we got the first eagle I created, which was actually the third eagle. But it's like this big chicken.
Wow.
And then it went to this one, trying to figure out what I was going to do with all the leftover handles. So then I'm like, I created this pelican out of a juice ricer and a bunch of old scrap pieces that were laying there. And then it went to this guy here, which was the tiger's head, which was a copy of Airtight Artworks.
Yeah.
And it's pretty damn wild. Airtight always was mad about that. I'm like, man, if people want to copy my stuff, please. And then it went into these owls, and I do some gallery owls, this owl. I do lots of owls.
Owls.
Silky the chicken, and that's in Texas. That chicken was a commission piece for another social media influencer that this chicken lived in her house. It was part of her bridal party, passed away, and she wanted me to memorialize it. Aww. And that's what we created. Her husband's a fabricator down in Texas, and he's like, look, picked it up, and he's like, I don't even know where the hell you started and stopped. Wow. And then, of course, we've got our TikTok troll. And then we've got this big heart that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. Oh. And on the other side of that is one of the new projects that's going to be a 2024 launch, and probably not even released till 2025. Wow. So it's kind of a secret project that I've been working on. Now, Jazz is asking about the necklaces. How do I flip this back around again? That button, save. We've got some mental health necklaces that we've created in the last little while, and we're probably close to 1,000 of them out right now. So I wear one. I think G's got his on. Yeah, he's got it on. I know Jazz has one. So many people have them, but they're a hearted semicolon. They're created from a fork tine. So it's got a heart with a comma. It's made into a comma. And then it's all about our mental health and how our stories are never over. It's always just a pause, not an end.
Yeah.
Now you're one of 4 pieces of a fork, but you're also part of a bigger community. So on the back, everybody that buys one or receives one, because we do have people that sponsor these for other people. Like it's had a high five. I've had some people just buy them and say, just give them away.
Wow.
And that's what we do. But on the back of the card, it says, this card holds a special message for you, acknowledging the significance of mental health in our lives. Just as this necklace pendant is a symbol of creativity and sustainability, it also represents the strength and resilience we possess in navigating our mental well-being. The upcycled fork tine, transformed into a hearted semicolon pendant, not only reflects our shared commitment to sustainable living, but also carries a powerful message of hope and perseverance. In the realm of mental health, the semicolon represents a pause, not an end. It signifies the choice to continue one's story, even in the face of adversity. Every time you wear this necklace, may it serve as a reminder of your inner strength, the battles you've overcome, and the beauty that can arise from embracing your journey towards mental wellness. Thank you for being an inspiration to me, for your courage in prioritizing your mental health, and joining me in this sustainable journey. Together, let's continue to pave a path towards a more conscious and compassionate world.
Wow.
And these are available on my website. They're $25. And just know that we've given out probably 3 times what we've sold. More than that. I don't even know. It's so many. So that's part of it. So what you see here is also a journey in mental health.
Yeah.
Right? I chose to get divorced. I was struggling with my family. I was struggling with just trying to being happy. My aunt passed away in 2019 and 2018 and pulled me in and said, Jordy, just be happy.
Yeah.
Live a happy life. And I was like,
yeah, and that's so important.
Deer in the headlights. And,
wow.
and I made some really, really big changes in my life in 2018. But then 2019, I was hit with a house fire. I went partying all over North America, Western Canada. And I mean, we had a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but I was on a flight home after getting intoxicated in Arizona, and I was like, this isn't what I want. So I hired a coach on the spot and took a coaching program, and I invested in myself. I spent the next 6 months working hard at changing my own thought patterns, being responsible, developing good decision-making skills. And through that process, this creativity just started to bustle. And I have a piece here from when I was 20. I think it was 20 or 21 that I created for Mom and Dad. It's a table that's upstairs. Uh-huh. That creativity is always locked up inside me. Through my business life, my business career, my professional career, I was highly creative. That's why I was successful. I don't have a high school education. So I will say this, never let an education define you and what you want in life. I've done well. I was led down a path where, everything I have is paid for. Like the land that I own, the house the truck, I just paid my truck off. Now I've got the opportunity to do something different. It's not about the money. It's about a choice to go after my dreams.
Awesome.
Right. And chase a passion. And I typically don't worry where the money comes from, but sometimes that adds stress too.
Oh yeah.
But money doesn't buy us happiness.
No, you're right.
You can buy us a smile here and there.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna change your life. It can give you some temporary happiness, I guess, is what the right answer is.
Definitely. I love those necklaces. Definitely the mental health and talking about that. It is something like I've been here on TikTok for a little over a year now. And I have noticed that is a huge issue among a lot of people. When you meet people from all over the world, you realize, oh, we all have something in common, and that's it. Mental health and how we handle it, and some people handle it positive, and some handle it in a negative way, and it's just, yeah. And I'm a retired teacher, so this is what I do. This is my passion, coming out here and being creative with emotes and talking to people. That's what I do, but I used to deal with a lot of, my wheelhouse was like 10-year-olds and their mental health. I did it with special ed. And I was called a learning behavioral specialist was my last title. And I come here on TikTok and I'm like, I don't want to deal with kids. I want to deal with adults. But I'm finding out mental health is mental health regardless of your age. And it's just interesting to see that. And I'm so, for you to open up and talk about that, wow, people. And to see his creativity and how you've channeled that. It's the most beautiful creations, the roses and have you seen that, folks? Have you seen all ages and genders? Absolutely, Tracy. All ages and genders.
Yeah, if some sorry, go ahead.
I'm finding as a retired psychologist, I do just as much on TikTok with people supporting them. Absolutely, Flutter. I do. I think so. That we're and that's how we can get through, is supporting each other. So one thing we need to do is we need to support this creativity. If you want to support buying necklaces or roses or any other of those pieces, please consider, if you can. Definitely, I know I want to get some things now after seeing them. I'm like, oh, okay, I definitely want to.
We talk about mental health on social media, and we're all introverted extroverts when we come on here. When I started TikTok, I didn't talk. I didn't say anything.
Oh, right.
I just went to work. I left. I was getting kicked off Facebook for playing music in my lives, and I still do. And it's like, it pisses me off and whatever. But I came to TikTok and I started making funny videos and stupid things and just I did lots of thirst traps when I started TikTok. I was single.
Yeah.
It was COVID, and it was a unique way to meet some really cool people.
Right.
And then the art started to take over, and everybody was coming back for the art. Let's see what you're making. Let's see this and let's see that. Let's see you push your creativity. And can you make this? And it was like, wow, this is unreal. And now to see my first year, I think it was at 100,000. I hit 50,000 in 6 months, and then 100,000 at a year, and then $1 million at year 2.
Wow.
And then but here now we sit at this with this meter just going up and down, and we at 1.1 million down to 1 million, up to 1.1 down to 1.
Wow.
So
I'm not there yet.
The algorithm changed, and it's okay. But I mean, we've got a great base of people that are amazing. So I probably lose more followers than I gain every day, though. Like, we're gaining 300 to 500 a day, but losing more than.
Yeah, I noticed the up and down on the numbers. Now, this account, this is my show account. And on my show account, I was like, oh, I only need 1,000 to go live. I don't care about, let's just showcase the people that come on the show. Yeah. And then I realized, oh, I'm going to have to start building my numbers up, and what's happened, TikTok kind of has suppressed me a little bit. There's that. But on my main account, which is Ironhead_66, I'm at 11 point something. I'm building. But that's where I put all my cringy stuff over there. Yeah, I love doing like cosplay and stuff like that. It is fun to do that stuff and
It's getting outside your comfort zone, or even if
yeah.
it's your comfort zone, right? If it's
And
your comfort.
the first time I did that, I'm like, okay, I'm putting this out for the world. We'll see how this goes. And some people, every once in a while you get haters. That's just the way it is.
Well, there's some people that got to see a real raw live a couple of days ago, where I really talked about some in-depth things that happened in my life that shaped me into who I am, right?
Yeah.
And I don't talk about it a lot, but there's some things from my childhood that I had to learn to heal. And
Yes.
does it get me emotional? Yes. Does it hurt me to talk about it? Yes. But just know that I've put those things aside, and I know when it's okay to talk about them, and I know when it's not okay to talk about them.
Right. Absolutely.
And not everybody needs to know, but like there's certain times where it's like,
there's certain things you want to keep private, absolutely, and there's certain things you share, and there's a time to share. And I've seen your comment. Flutter says Dave's morning show is very supportive. So your lives, let's talk about that. You go live a lot.
Yeah. Just a second, I'm going to answer this. So if you go to my profile, click on my link tree, it'll say hearted semicolon necklace pendant. There's also there's the rose shop. There's all the specials that I run right in my link tree. So go to my profile, click on the link tree, and it'll take you to a drop down menu where everything is.
Okay. Yeah. That's how you get to that. But
navigating my website, I'm gonna say anybody that's really good at websites, you want to help, is great because it's a mess.
Oh, okay.
For my link tree, I don't think I'd sell a damn thing.
Yeah. But no, she talks about the morning show, and you're just getting up in the morning and you're talking about things. She says that she finds that very therapeutic she loves that. But
I do a gratitude live every morning.
It's gratitude live. So you do that in the mornings. So then there's times that I've seen you where you're working, like I said, with the Vice, and you're actually working. I've seen you sleeping.
Oh yeah, I definitely sleep.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I can't interrupt now. He's sleeping, and he's not going to be able to answer a question because he's sleeping. And I think you were in a battle or in the battle position with somebody one day.
Yeah. We battle quite a bit, and like not a lot, but I mean enough.
Occasionally.
It's toxic. Sometimes it's fun, but most of the time I'm just working and we're just doing our thing.
Yeah. Some people are into that. Yeah, some people are into that. Mm-hmm. Wish I could afford 2 roses for my sisters I lost, Mary says. Yeah, I understand. Wow, just amazing things you're doing. Yeah, and there are times in life you're going to find that you just not the right time. But eventually you may get there. You just don't know.
And like I like making silly videos. Like I just did one where like I just butchered somebody's inspirational quote with a toilet drop. And it's I'm quirky, I'm goofy. I want to make people laugh. And I want them to see that there's always got to be a lighter side to life. Life is far too serious.
Oh yeah.
And take it way too seriously. I was a master of my own demise when I was like that. Yeah. Right? It didn't matter how much. I mean, there was times I had over $1 million in the bank, $2 million, $3 million, and I can tell you, I was more miserable then than I am right now. And this before Christmas, I had $25 in my bank account.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And it inspires me to keep going. It push. Okay, now how am I going to get my way out of this? How am I going to do this? So back in December, I agreed to have these walls painted, the murals that you see behind me.
Oh yes, they're pretty. So, they're beautiful.
It was $5,000 to paint these. You want to know how much money I had in my bank account? $25.
Ouch.
But guess what happened?
What happened?
We blew it out of the water. Because I set a goal. I cleared out everything that was here. Pretty much everything that was here. In a couple of lives, we did our own TikTok shop style sales. And I cleared stuff out. I didn't just have you want this is what it is. You want to bundle some stuff together, and we started doing deals, and it was Dave's deal, and it worked really well. It gave us the opportunity to get these walls painted. Wow. But when you make one thing, that's what I want to talk about, is when you make a decision to do something, you don't have to worry about the money. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to make that decision to do it, and then put everything you have towards that decision.
Yeah. Definitely.
And are you willing to invest everything you have to go after your dream?
Mm-hmm.
And this shop used to be filled with toys. Tractor pulling trucks, quads, bikes, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
It was in here. And that's all gone now because it didn't serve me any longer.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I traded that so I could keep going.
Wow.
It has this hasn't been easy.
No, I'm sure not.
But it's been worth it.
Yeah. I'm just mesmerized by what you've had to go through to do this, and just the creativity, that the vision you saw and then you just said, I'm going to make it happen. Wow. And you know what? We're over halfway through the show, and I'm just now realizing it. And I'm like, if you have questions in the chat, they're appropriate that you want to put in there. Yeah, it's inspiring. Go ahead and do that. But I usually have to go, oh, is it halfway yet? Is it halfway yet? And no. You have just like, wow. There's no words. Even though we only got 17 people in the room, we've lost some numbers because, it happens. It's daytime.
I haven't shared it out either, so.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, I will right now. I'll just go like this, and we'll just get everybody.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Well, that's how I've had to do with my shows lately to get anybody to really get any bigger numbers. I have to ask people, and I hate that. I hate having to, could you please share? Could you please share? Could you please share? But that's kind of where it's at right now.
I don't even know that these people get a notification when I do go live.
Yeah, it's okay. Wow. Wow, you've done more 15. Look at that. Whoa. Flutter, thank you for sharing.
Through like my list. So if you just hold your finger down on the screen.
Yeah, I'm going to learn something, folks.
You can just share it to everybody that's right in your last bit of DMs.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. See, I just learned something.
Like I just shared it, I don't know, 70 times.
Oh, Flutter says I never get a notification Dave is live. Well, I wasn't getting some notifications from people, and I had to go into where the little bell is and say all, and then I was getting them. Well, I checked on Chat and Chill to make sure that, my other accounts, that was on, and I still don't get them.
Yep.
Go figure.
But you could put your main in the box and just mute it too, right?
My main one in the... Yeah, I guess I could. Could I invite... Let's try something just for fun. Giggles, folks, just for giggles. Can I invite... Oh, where's Ironhead at? Do I see? There's Mama. Mama's over screen recording just because... Oh, here's Mom. Here's Ironhead. I'll put Ironhead up there. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's my main account. Oops. And it's going to have feed. I got to mute. Hold on. Well, how do I? There we go. Okay, it's muted. Sorry. It just took me a second. Yeah. Ironhead's up there too. That's my main.
Locks you up though, there's a problem with, like I said, with the U.S. people. I don't know if there's any Americans in here right now.
Yes, we have people from all over the world that come to the show, and yes, we do have Americans in here. Learning something new every day. Someone says yes. It went by real quickly. Yes, I agree. Yeah, we do learn something new every day.
If you're not learning every day, there's
a problem.
You're missing something in life.
Yeah, you should learn something every day. 2023 was the worst year mentally and physically for me. The comma was an important symbol for myself. And yeah, I definitely thought of you when he was sharing that with the necklaces. And yeah. Oh, you just got 2. Oh, okay. I was going to, she beat me to it, folks. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 2023 was a hard year for a lot of us. Not everyone, but for a lot of us. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, anyway, folks, if you've got any questions, go for it, because you got to see the behind the scenes. You got to see the roses. You got to see the jewelry. You got to see the animals, the zoo, we call it. If you're not following Dave right now, you should. The Upcycler, you should. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. You should be following him because he's got some great content. Definitely. Please. And if you want to, you can follow Chat and Chill because I got to start building my numbers up. I'm just saying, if you're not following me, go ahead and do that too. Yeah, I'm trying to build numbers on this account. Ironhead with the cringy photo. I haven't changed the photo because everybody can recognize the cringe. Hey, you know what? And the trolls are the people that like scam artists. They'll take somebody's picture and then they'll create a fake account. They don't take that picture.
Yeah.
Right. So I've left the cringy one for a purpose.
Well, no, like I'm inundated with a lot of that in my life.
Some people do. And
this is what I'm talking about mental health. I think that's the biggest thing about mental health is these people it's a sickness to some, right?
Oh yeah.
And like they just seem to move on or add another one to the list, and then they're all over you again, and it's like, at what point does TikTok be responsible for that? Because it's not us as creators. Are we going to be displaying anywhere this spring in Alberta? This spring, not yet, just here. Our big push is I want to get in touch with Travel Alberta as well as our county and have this place landmarked. We are on Google Maps. So I would like people to come here. I don't really want to be tearing this place down every time to go move it. It's a ton of work.
Oh, I'm sure.
And to take one or two pieces be great, but to take everything, like, it's 2 loads now to go anywhere.
Wow.
Sandy, good morning.
Hey, Sandy, hi.
So it's a very difficult thing to do. And like, I'm not getting any younger.
Right.
But like we do the CFR every year. The Wetaskiwin Art and Metal Show has been something that we've been doing the last 3 years. I'm not sure we're going to continue with that because they've changed, and it's pretty much all knife makers now. And it's like they've lost the creativity in art. And I'm not saying knives aren't art, but when you go to a place that's an art and metal show and you see 80 booths and knives and 2 artists, it's like,
yeah,
you could be blessed that you're one of the only artists there, but at the end of the day, people want to see more variety.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, and for those who are tapping, thank you for tapping. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the support that our people that are in the room. Thank you so much. Did I miss something? Wow. I think I missed something. Did I miss something in the chat?
The sound removing starts.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, speaking of that, I saw that last night. Like, I guess I stayed up a little after midnight. And yeah, one of mine was already, here it goes. But for the people who don't know, what's the group? TikTok is not something
Universal.
Yeah, Universal. That's it. Thank you.
Universal
and
Music.
They couldn't come to an agreement. So on some of your videos, you're going to start losing your sounds, your music.
Well, no, I'm actually going to go and get you can go to an app and buy a rights to the music. You upload your platforms to it, and then you can use whatever music you want to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that. That's something to learn. Yes.
Yeah. So
there's an app for that.
Well, it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Where did she move it to here?
Yep, my Reba video was muted already. Gina said, "Yeah, you're gonna have. It's already started." Yep. I was warned. A friend of mine, Russ.
It's.
He said it. It was on one of his videos, and sure enough, here we go.
It's Epidemic Sounds. If you go to epidemicsounds.com.
Epidemic Sounds.
Yeah, you could buy a licensing agreement to utilize any sounds you want to.
I'm going to type it in the chat, folks. Here we go. Epidemic Sounds. Yeah, that's where we're going to go to. Yeah. I've got to do that. See, we learned. There's another thing we learned today. I did not know that. I have 4 videos muted this morning. Epidemic Sounds app. Thank you for putting it in, Tracy. The more the merrier. Yes. Oh, thank you for joining. Oh, hey, Julian. How you doing? Julian's here. Julian the entertainer. Hello. How are you? So, and Lonnie's here. Hi, Lonnie. How are you doing? So our
You'll
guest,
get that. You'll get that entertainer come out of me. No, no problem, Alan. You'll get that entertainer coming out of me once in a while when we're battling. I'll throw a beaver suit on, or we'll go do some silly stuff. And
oh, that's a good question, Julian. Sorry. Do you think TikTok will actually be able to identify which accounts have the license?
yeah, because you upload your accounts to there, and then it automatically pushes through the algorithm.
Oh, so if we have all of our accounts, just all of our TikTok accounts, or does it like if we're on IG or YT or any of that, do we put all of them on?
Yeah, you upload it. The one account per account that you have on there. So if you have multiple accounts,
yes,
you'd have to have more than one subscription.
Oh, okay. More than one subscription for multiple
You can only use one per platform. Is what I read yesterday.
Tried before on Facebook. Yeah, you've had issues with being muted, Julian, on Facebook with his singing. Yeah. So does this, when they start muting these accounts, they're muting the music, like if you use, somebody said Reba. So if we were using Reba's music, it could get muted. But what if somebody does a Reba cover, like sings a Reba song? Is that going to get muted as well?
I don't think so. I
didn't think so either, but yeah.
As long as it isn't the original track, then no, it probably won't be. And that's like one thing that TikTok has kind of that ace in the hole is the remixers out there that are making all these remixes. And that's where, yes, it does. Well, I don't know for sure, but
yeah.
Well, you're right.
For Julian, it does. Yeah. He sings a lot of the covers.
Right, though, because the lyrics, the actual lyrics are copyrighted. They're copyright protected.
Yeah, Lonnie, they're starting to mute some of the videos. Now, I don't think that works so much with the lives. Like, I think if you sing or play on the lives, I think you're fine. I think this is videos.
Nope.
No?
It won't matter. You can't copyrighted music, the algorithm. So like that's on Facebook. You go live on Facebook, you push the play button, and you start playing music that is pop or trending top 40. It'll mute you every time.
Really? Oh, okay. All right.
It'll just end your live. It'll just kick you right out.
It makes no sense. They can mute uploaded vocal tracks, but your DJ can play tracks all day long. Yeah, I get it.
Well, but a DJ, those DJs, these people likely have a license to run the music.
That may be it. Yeah, that may be it. They're licensed.
And you can individually buy a license to music. I get asked all the time, do you have a licensing agreement on my videos on Facebook? Yeah, and then Facebook actually with my with my big account, which is the TheeUpCycler Metal Art, which is at 24,000, they gave me the right to actually use certain sounds.
Okay.
Because they're paying for it then.
So it's always about the money.
Well, the music industry is huge, right?
Mm-hmm. It's about the money. Yeah, but even if they have a license, how do you work that out with TikTok?
It automatically does it. You don't have to. We don't have to tell TikTok. TikTok will already know. It'll be in the algorithm once you upload it. Your thing to there. It'll give you the IP.
Oh, Galactic says I've heard artists do so good they remove their vocals thinking it's the original. Oh wow. Oh my. So if your voice is similar to the artist that sang the song originally, they still will mute. Oh my.
Well, no, it's because the lyrics themselves are copyrighted.
Oh, the lyrics are okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Lonnie doesn't believe. Well, we were on yesterday with a gal that's got 6 million followers here on and like she doesn't have any problem at all because she has that licensing agreement.
Licensing agreement. So you're gonna have to have a licensing agreement for if you're gonna use like copyrighted songs. But if you have original songs, so like my friend Russ, he was saying, hey, this is a chance for creators to create their own things. Here's an opportunity to take something negative, make it positive. If you put your own original music out there, it shouldn't be muted.
Yeah, like that's what everybody was saying yesterday. It's like there's so many up and coming stars that you don't even need a label anymore.
Yeah.
Right? You don't need a label.
Yeah, definitely. So, he was saying, take something negative, let's make it positive. So, yeah, I don't know, but we're going to see how this works out. Yeah. I don't know, guys. We're going to learn together on this one.
We're all going to learn together.
And learn together.
Some people are going to be right, some people are going to be wrong, and somewhere in the middle is where it's all going to lie.
Yeah.
So.
And going to another platform, yeah, Lonnie mentioned that going to Clapper, and I'm like, yeah, well, that has its issues too. I mean, they all have issues. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's just like what
And like,
variety you want to put up with.
well, I'm on Clapper. I post on like 8 socials every day.
Wow.
Right. And like, so Facebook is monetized. Like, we're getting paid on Facebook right now for the content that I create. So my focus is to grow Facebook.
Yeah,
Because like,
I've seen you on Facebook. Yes.
if we can get that that monetization, the live gifts, the battling, I can focus on art.
Cool.
Right. So that's the big push is go to my link tree, follow my Facebook social media.
Yes.
And you see the videos, share them out, put them in local groups. That's the best way to support. Like, I don't need money from anybody. The support comes from the money comes from ad revenue.
Yeah. So if you're not following already here on TikTok, go ahead. But he's also on other platforms like Facebook, the Book of Faces, as we call it in code. Whatever. So definitely, if you cannot financially support that, like when people share and they like and they follow and stuff like that, that may not cost you anything, but guess what? That's helpful. That's helpful for all of us out here. So we do appreciate it. Please and thank you.
And I'm bad because I'm a social media content creator. I don't scroll TikTok. I don't scroll social media.
Yeah,
It's tough because like you want to be able to go watch people's stuff, and I watch it, and if I see it, like just know that you're pretty lucky. If I see your stuff, it's pretty lucky.
Yeah, I have, now that I have a couple accounts. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I know you're still trying to do what your creations and stuff. So you gotta have, something has to give, and so scrolling is probably one of those for you that you go, okay, I can't do that, but I can put content out. Yeah,
I'll create the content, but I mean, you got to still watch some trending things and do some things.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely. Well, folks, I'm looking at the time. Thank you so much for being here today. I know your busy schedule and everything. I'm so glad that you were able to stop by. Flutter, thank you for awesome.
Thanks for having me.
For being our mutual friend to have you come on the show. What I'll do is I will let you go because I know you need to get back to whatever you're doing here. And
box of orders.
Yes, I know you do. And everyone, thank you for all the conversation in the chat. I do appreciate that. And thank you for all the taps and supports and gifts and things like that. We truly do appreciate it. He needed to rest him arms from pounding. Yeah, we gave him a break a little bit, but he's got to get back to pounding pedals. Yes.
Still pounding pedals. I just got about 20 more to make that are ready to go, and then paint.
Oh my goodness.
But I actually don't think I'm going to paint anymore because a lot of them are going to end up being the stuff that I have created. I'll probably do a couple more Beauty and the Beast roses and leave them unpainted, so that if somebody orders one, they're just ready spray. 2 days they're out the door.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play the theme song out, written by our own Cool Ohm. He was in the chat. I don't know if he's still here. But he made my... So this should not be pinged TikTok. This is original music. Okay, TikTok. Here we go. Oh, I got to start at the beginning. Sorry. There we go. Had to reboot it. Oh, cool. Cool's here. Thank you, Cool. Yes, our own musical director of our little talk show.
Full podcast on YouTube.
Do you say what?
Do you post this all on YouTube and everywhere else too? The full show?
Yes, I will do a replay. I try, unless something goes wrong with the replay, I'll put it on YouTube. So Chat and Chill with Friends is on YouTube. Sometimes certain music does get muted over there. YT is a little sensitive about certain things from lives. Just saying. So I try to put it over there on YouTube for the people, like some people are working right now and they might not get to see, so I'll put it over there. So Chat and Chill with Friends is on YouTube. We'll play the bye-bye song. We'll let them say bye, and we'll end the live, okay? So you can get back to what you're doing. Here we go. But thanks for bringing that up. I forget to do that. Tell people. I'm on YouTube as well. Oh, they're going to say bye here. They're going to say bye. They're going to say bye. It's coming. You got to give it about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. And it's about 5. I was a little fast in my counting. Yeah, here it is. Here they are. They're saying bye. They're saying have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. Yes, they're still saying bye. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. We're going to see you out here on social media. Bye.